Okay, we're almost there, guys. Next, we want to create the neckband and the hem. To do so, first, let me measure this front neckband. Using this Edit Pattern tool, click one right here. And the measurement here, 15.81. So 15.81. And the height here, 2 centimeter. We will change number of shape to 2 though. And then click on OK. Next, let's move them up here a little. Just like that. And I'm going to bring this one here to the back. And we want to fit this piece here to the back neck. Simply measure this back neck first. So it is 10.44. I'm going to click here, double click, drag it in, right click, and change the width here, 10.44, and then click on OK. Alright, so be sure to double check here, 1044, 1044, that is perfect. Next, we want to unfold it and then sew that to the next. To do so, we'll use this Edit Pattern tool, click one on the center, right click, and unfold. We want to use this unfold symmetric editing with sewing function. We'll do the same with the front, right click, and then select unfold symmetric editing with sewing. So now we're going to sew this using the segment sewing tool. Click one right here, and as you can see right here, we only have to sew one side and then affix both. Alright, let's move this over here to center a little. Next, let's place them onto the avatar. Marquee select both of the neckbands, come to 3D window, right click on that gizmo there, and then we want to select superimpose side. There you go. Let's zoom in a little here and simulate. Alright, let's sew that piece together. I will use the segment sewing tool here and simply click right here, and simulate it again. Now it's sewn. Okay, so we have some issue here. The neckband doesn't look natural. We want to change that neckband. Simply shrink it, apply the elastic to make it look more natural. To do that, first of all, we are going to create hems first. So let's move this point. We don't need this point here. Remove it. To create hem here, simply click one right there to start. Press on Shift, click right here, and right click. We want to select Offset Pattern Outline. Okay. So offset pattern outline here, we have direction is extend. Change the distance to 3. And I'm going to come down here. So this time we want to check this create internal line box, okay? And change this to mirror. After that, I'm going to click on OK. Next, we want to create internal line. Simply click right here, in this bottom edge, right click, and then we want to select offset as internal lines. And we want to change these number 1 value here to 6, okay? And then we want to come down here. So be sure this extend box is checked. And then I'm going to click on OK. So next, I'm going to fold this right here and then sew it. First, let's strengthen the pattern. And I'm going to come over here. So we're going to click on the show internal line here. So we get to see the internal line. And let's simulate one more time here before we're going to fold it. Stop the simulation. And we will use this fold arrangement tool here. And click one, and bring it in. I'm going to come over here to the property editor and change the fold angle to 0. And turn on this fold rendering. I will do the same right here with the front pattern. Bring it in, change the fold angle to 0, and turn on the fold rendering. We'll do the same here. Bring it in. And then, alright, next, I'm going to simulate. Okay, then stop the simulation. Now let's sew that together. I will use the segment sewing tool here. And we also want to adjust this sewing as well. Alright, now the sleeve. Next, let's simulate one more time to see the effects. Now it looks pretty good. Now we're going to fix the neck. I'm going to unstrengthen here. So we get to see the effects. And let's turn off the internal lines as well. So here, we're going to shrink these to 90%. So let's refer to the formula. So under shrinkage and elasticity, we have 90% neckband, we want to shrink that, and then the elastic, we want to apply 5 and 90. Okay, let's do that. So to shrink the pattern, first we want to select this pattern here, then double click on the center, and then click on this right edge, drag it in, right click, and we want to type in this percent here to 90. Then click on OK. I will do the same here. Click right there, drag it in, right click, and then type in 90%, click on OK. After that, I'm going to simulate. Next, we're going to apply the elastic. So the elastic we want to apply on the top edge here. Click one to select, press on Shift, and then click one right here. Then come to the property editor and we want to turn on elastic here. Change the strength to 5, and then press on the tab key to confirm, and then change the ratio to 90. After that, let's simulate to take the effect. Alright, so now it looks more natural.